Okay, with this project, we've got a home that has, for years, a bad drainage problem. I'll show you in a moment how flat the yard is. It had a lot of drainage issues, water coming in towards the home. And here in Missouri, we have very expansive clay soils. And so as this clay would get, absorb the water and expand, putting pressure on the walls, we've got severe deflection in the concrete walls bowing in. And so not only do we have to address the water issue, but we also have to return the walls to their original position. And then what we want to do is shim off the sill and the foundation to bring it as close to level as practical. So in this area, you can see the damage that has befallen the home, the failure of the brick. We're in the process of right now supporting the brick, so when we raise the house up and excavate and then push the wall back, we don't lose this whole brick side of the home. So this is the process right now. We're getting this set up. Now, if you follow me along the side of the home, this whole area had quite a few large trees which we had to remove because the combination of things, the trees, the roots were getting in the way, creating a problem with the swell, the drainage, and also the roots can suck out a lot of the moisture. So again, we've got a lot of the deflection in this wall too that we're going to manage and push out. So basically around the front, down this whole side, and back over here, if you follow me, we're going to excavate and come over here. Get a whole shot with the patio in it with me over there. This used to have a large wooden deck on it, which actually hid a lot of the problems. As you can see, the original concrete pad has sunken back in toward the foundation, and that's not uncommon because the backfill when a new home is built is not tamped, so unless it's properly supported, it'll generally tilt back towards the house. So all this water in this flat area basically running into this area, creating a lot of issues. So you can kind of see the problems here. This will be removed, and we're going to put in a nice new patio here in back, and we'll show you that in a little bit. So at the moment, I want to take you downstairs and see what's going on right now. Okay, this is the back wall, of which we've got a lot of movement bowing in. You can see the cracks develop. And Dave, if you come over here and film along the wall this way, if you look up there, you can see the deflection, how much the wall's moved in. Now what we're doing is we're setting up these braces here. This is going to be jacked up so we can lift the whole house up, and then we'll have some framing and some I-beams here to push the wall back out after we've excavated to put it back into position. And then we'll do our waterproofing. So when you watch this video, you're going to understand why we're using the steel bracing system as opposed to what a lot of companies will do, and that is put in the dead man system. You'll see a plate on the wall with a bolt with a rod going through it into a big old bunch of concrete up here. But basically that's going to fail because they're anchoring that into the soil that's causing the problem. So we're going to eliminate that by using the force of this wall and transferring it to the force of the opposing wall. So this basement, when it's all said and done, will have basically a steel framed cage using the floor system to transfer the pressure and consequently be completely solved and watertight when we're done. You can see some of these cracks that we've got over here. This is a fabulous way to waterproof a crack that maybe you can't get to from the outside, and that's called the epoxy injection or polyurethane injection system. You set the ports, the surface seal over it, then you start the bottom and inject with the resin, and it will completely fill up the void of the crack with the entire 8-inch wall. And you know, I've been using this system for over 20 years and it's worked very well. Well, we've got the back wall excavated, and we did find a few things that probably a lot of people are not aware of. This particular home does have a square clay drain tile, and that's good, except there's no gravel backfill around it, and consequently it gets silted up. But the other thing that we've got to show you is, most people probably are not aware of this, is the drain tile from this house actually discharges into the sewer. See that around? That's the sewer coming off, and that's the drain tile. And nowadays you can't do that. They don't want to introduce all that other groundwater into the sewer, so that's illegal. So what we're going to do is we'll take the sewer and tee it up and make a clean out right here for the homeowner, and then run the way we do our drain tile all along here. This is a good time also to point out the deflection in this wall. You can see how wavy this is. But we're going to push it back out. It's a job, but it'll be done right. Okay, on the south wall, we're setting up these temporary jacks, and we're going to be raising the house off the foundation so we can shim it. Oh, there's a hobbit, yeah. This will help support the house because on the inside, the joists are running parallel to the wall and we're not getting the support needed. We've got the braces set. The wall has been excavated on the outside. And now we're preparing to push the walls back into position and stabilize it and lower the house back down. Here you can see we've pushed the wall back out and we've pre-treated the cracks, which is done before we put on our waterproofing membrane. So let's see if the wall's been straightened out. Okay, so this is just showing the pre-treating all the cracks. foundation, it's sitting on this clay soil.